Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Guests, like fish, begin to smell after 3 days. We must, indeed, all hang together, or, most assuredly, we shall all hang separately. Without continual growth and progress, such words as improvement, achievement, and success have no meaning. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. It takes many good deeds to build a good reputation, and only one bad one to lose it. Energy and persistence conquer all things. Never leave that till tomorrow which you can do today. Life's tragedy is that we get old too soon and wise too late. Whatever is begun in anger ends in shame. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. Words may show a man's wit, but actions his meaning. He that is good for making excuses is seldom good for anything else. Money has never made man happy, nor will it. There is nothing in its nature to produce happiness. The more of it one has, the more one wants. Dost thou love life? Then do not squander time, for that is the stuff life is made of. When in doubt, don't. In this world nothing can be said to be certain, except death and taxes. As we enjoy great advantages from the inventions of others, we should be glad of an opportunity to serve others by any invention of ours, and this we should do freely and generously. Half a truth is often a great lie. It is the working man who is the happy man. It is the idle man who is the miserable man. Wise men don't need advice. Fools won't take it. He that can have patience can have what he will. There are 3 things extremely hard: steel, a diamond, and to know oneself. Experience keeps a dear school, but fools will learn in no other. If passion drives you, let reason hold the reins. Don't throw stones at your neighbors if your own windows are glass. Remember not only to say the right thing in the right place, but far more difficult still, to leave unsaid the wrong thing at the tempting moment. A house is not a home unless it contains food and fire for the mind as well as the body. The Constitution only gives people the right to pursue happiness. You have to catch it yourself. Without freedom of thought, there can be no such thing as wisdom, and no such thing as public liberty without freedom of speech. They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. To succeed, jump as quickly at opportunities as you do at conclusions. Being ignorant is not so much a shame as being unwilling to learn. A life of leisure and a life of laziness are 2 things. There will be sleeping enough in the grave. Time is money. One today is worth 2 tomorrows. Do not fear mistakes. You will know failure. Continue to reach out. Distrust and caution are the parents of security. A false friend and a shadow attend only while the sun shines. I am for doing good to the poor, but I differ in opinion about the means. I think the best way of doing good to the poor is not making them easy in poverty, but leading or driving them out of it. Your net worth to the world is usually determined by what remains after your bad habits are subtracted from your good ones. There was never a good war, or a bad peace. God helps those who help themselves. Work as if you were to live 100 years. Pray as if you were to die tomorrow. Write injuries in dust, benefits in marble. There are 3 faithful friends, an old wife, an old dog, and ready money. Tricks and treachery are the practice of fools, that don't have brains enough to be honest. Eat to please thyself, but dress to please others. Having been poor is no shame, but being ashamed of it, is. Creditors have better memories than debtors. Rather go to bed without dinner than to rise in debt. How few there are who have courage enough to own their faults, or resolution enough to mend them. If time be of all things the most precious, wasting time must be the greatest prodigality. Take time for all things, great haste makes great waste. If you would know the value of money, go and try to borrow some. He that would live in peace and at ease must not speak all he knows or all he sees. He that is of the opinion money will do everything may well be suspected of doing everything for money. For having lived long, I have experienced many instances of being obliged, by better information or fuller consideration, to change opinions, even on important subjects, which I once thought right but found to be otherwise. It is easier to prevent bad habits than to break them. Do good to your friends to keep them, to your enemies to win them. An egg today is better than a hen tomorrow. Wealth is not his that has it, but his that enjoys it. A good conscience is a continual Christmas. Blessed is he that expects nothing, for he shall never be disappointed. To lengthen thy life, lessen thy meals. Most people return small favors, acknowledge medium ones and repay greater ones, with ingratitude. If you would have a faithful servant, and one that you like, serve yourself. The strictest law sometimes becomes the severest injustice. It is much easier to suppress a first desire than to satisfy those that follow. Speak ill of no man, but speak all the good you know of everybody. If a man could have half of his wishes, he would double his troubles. To follow by faith alone is to follow blindly. All wars are follies, very expensive and very mischievous ones. It is a grand mistake to think of being great without goodness, and I pronounce it as certain that there was never a truly great man that was not at the same time truly virtuous. He that rises late must trot all day. There are two ways of being happy. We must either diminish our wants or augment our means. Either may do. The result is the same, and it is for each man to decide for himself and to do that which happens to be easier. In general, mankind, since the improvement of cookery, eats twice as much as nature requires. So convenient a thing it is to be a reasonable creature, since it enables one to find or make a reason for everything one has a mind to do. If you desire many things will seem few. Human felicity is produced not as much by great pieces of good fortune that seldom happen as by little advantages that occur every day. I should have no objection to go over the same life from its beginning to the end, requesting only the advantage authors have, of correcting in a second edition the faults of the first.